Almost no one knows this. But millions of people are trying it right now. They say, put salt on your neck and everything changes. Some swear their fatigue disappeared. Some say their mind finally felt quiet. Others call it complete nonsense. But here's the question no one is asking. What if the salt was never the point? A nurse removes her mask after a 14-hour night shift. Eyes empty, body shaking. A student stares at a glowing phone at 3:17 a.m., scrolling, exhausted, but unable to sleep. A man stands alone before dawn, whispering a prayer no one else hears. Different lives, different countries, same exhaustion. So why are humans suddenly obsessed with tiny rituals? Why does a simple idea spread faster than truth? And why do ancient traditions, including the Quran, warn us about chasing symbols while ignoring the soul? Tonight, you'll understand why people are desperate for meaning, not miracles. Why viral secrets feel powerful in a broken world. And what real healing has always required: patience, intention, and humility. This is not about salt. This is about you. This video is not medical advice. It's about belief, meaning, and inner restoration in a world that never stops demanding more from you. Watch till the end, because what you think this video is about is not what it's really about. Before we go deeper, do you believe small rituals can change a person's life? Yes or no? And why? Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video, because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and good video. The viral claim, breakdown. So where did this idea really come from? It didn't come from doctors. It didn't come from science. It came from the age of hidden knowledge. Social media rewards secrets. The more mysterious, the more powerful it feels. If they don't want you to know this, it must be true. And humans love simple solutions to complex pain. Fatigue, anxiety, emptiness, burnout. These don't have easy answers. So when someone says, just do this one thing, the mind grabs onto it. Salt has always carried symbolism. Across cultures, it meant purity, preservation, protection, even sacred covenants. It was never just a substance, it was a symbol. But let's be clear and honest. There is no scientific proof that putting salt on your neck cures illness, removes disease, or heals the body. However, rituals themselves can affect how we experience stress. They can slow the mind. They can sharpen focus. They can create intention. And intention changes perception. That's the difference between belief and biology. So don't reject this yet. Don't believe it yet. Just stay curious, because curiosity is where real understanding begins. Don't reject this yet. Don't believe it yet. Just stay curious. Where did you first hear this salt claim? TikTok, YouTube, family tradition, or cultural belief? A real story is happening right now. Earth, this isn't theory. This is happening right now, on this planet. In a small town in France, a school teacher finishes her day surrounded by noise, children, deadlines, expectations. By night, the silence feels heavier than the classroom. She was exhausted, not just tired, empty. Scrolling endlessly, she found viral videos promising energy, healing, shortcuts. But instead of trying salt, she tried something quieter. Every night, she turned off her phone. She sat in silence for 10 minutes. Sometimes she prayed. Sometimes she just breathed. No miracle. No instant cure. But after weeks, something changed. Her sleep deepened. Her mornings hurt less. Not because her body was fixed by man, but because her mind had a place to rest. In Sao Paulo, a delivery driver rides for hours through traffic, heat, pressure. He believed in online remedies, oils, crystals, viral tricks. Fatigue followed him everywhere. One night, his phone battery died. No scrolling, no videos, no secrets. He slept. The next weeks, he chose rest over rituals, prayer over panic, presence over constant stimulation. The fatigue didn't disappear overnight, but it loosened its grip. And that's the pattern you'll see everywhere. People aren't healed by objects. They're healed by meaning, by structure, by hope. The object only works when it becomes an anchor, not a promise. People don't need miracles. They need anchors. What's one small ritual? Silence, prayer, walking, breathing. That calms your mind right now. Why the neck? Symbolism, deep dive. So why the neck? Why not the hands? Why not the heart? Why does this viral idea focus here? The neck is the bridge. It connects the mind to the body, thought to action, intention to movement. In psychology, the neck is one of the first places where tension is stored. Stress tightens it. Fear locks it. Unexpressed emotion settles there quietly, day after day, but this symbolism is far older than psychology. In religious language, the neck represents submission or resistance. Ancient texts speak of stiff-necked people, those who refuse humility, reflection, or change. In the Quran, the imagery is powerful. When arrogance hardens the heart, the body follows. When humility softens the soul, the burden is lifted. Not through objects, not through tricks, through surrender. So when people place something on the neck, they may not be seeking healing. They may be seeking release. Release from pressure, from control, from carrying everything alone. And that's the truth beneath the symbol. The neck isn't where healing happens. It's where resistance lives. The neck isn't where healing happens. It's where resistance lives. Be honest. Do you carry stress in your neck or shoulders? Yes or no? Quranic stories of true healing. When the Quran speaks about healing, it never begins with shortcuts. It begins with the heart. The story of Prophet Ayub. Peace be upon him, Ayub was struck by extreme illness. His body weakened. His wealth faded. People disappeared. Yet not once did he demand a miracle. Not once did he chase symbols or secret remedies. He endured. He remained humble. He prayed, not for instant relief, but with trust. And when healing finally came, it wasn't because of an object. It was because patience had reshaped his soul. The Quran presents Ayub not as a man who escaped suffering, but as a man who was refined by it. The story of Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, Musa's people were different. They demanded signs. They wanted physical proof, something they could see, touch, and control. Again and again, God redirected them. Not toward objects, but toward obedience. Not toward superstition, but toward trust. The message was clear. Faith isn't built on tricks. Healing isn't built on symbols. Healing in Islam has always been about alignment, between belief and action, between patience and effort, between fear and tawakkul. True healing is spiritual before it is physical. It grows through patience. It survives through trust. Not magic, not viral secrets. God never told people to chase objects. He told them to correct hearts. Which Quranic story gives you strength when life feels heavy? Why people believe secret remedies? Why do secret remedies spread so fast? Because they offer something rare in this era: control. When life feels chaotic, the mind searches for certainty. A ritual feels like a button you can press, something small that promises relief. There's also dopamine in hidden knowledge. The idea that you know something others don't, that you've discovered a secret while the world struggles. But look around. We are living through economic pressure that never pauses. Wars that play out on screens before our eyes. A constant stream of fear, comparison, and urgency. Phones never sleep. Work follows us home. Silence feels uncomfortable, even dangerous. This is the age of modern exhaustion. People aren't weak. They're overwhelmed. And when the nervous system is overloaded, the brain clings to rituals. Not because they cure disease, but because they create structure. Loneliness deepens this need. Many people live connected digitally, but unsupported emotionally. So when someone says, "Do this one thing," it feels like a lifeline. Not because it's true, but because it's simple. When our life feels uncontrollable, rituals feel powerful. Be honest. Do you feel more tired now than you did 5 years ago? Yes or no? What actually helps, without lying? So what actually helps? When we strip away the myth. Not shortcuts, not viral tricks, not promises that sound too good to be true. What helps is breath. Slow, intentional breathing that tells the nervous system, you are safe. What helps is prayer or meditation. Moments where the mind stops chasing outcomes and returns to meaning. What helps is sleep discipline. Not just more sleep, but protected sleep, free from screens, noise, and constant stimulation. What helps is digital fasting. Even an hour without scrolling can feel like oxygen to a tired brain. What helps is meaningful silence. Not emptiness, but space where thoughts can settle instead of collide. This is where the salt changes its role. It stops being a cure. It becomes a symbol. A reminder to pause, to breathe, to bow inward instead of grasping outward. Healing doesn't come from what you place on your body. It comes from what you place at the center of your attention. The object doesn't heal you. Your intention does. If you could change one daily habit to feel better, what would it be? Reframing the salt ritual, safe version. If someone feels drawn to rituals, the answer isn't mockery, it's clarity. Rituals don't have to disappear. They have to be reframed. If you choose to use salt, don't place it on your skin. Place it aside, on a table, in a small bowl, as a reminder. A reminder to slow down, to ground yourself, to return to humility and prayer. The power is not in the substance. It's in the intention you bring to the moment. And this must be said clearly. Salt does not cure disease. It does not remove illness. It does not replace medical care. What it can do, psychologically, is signal pause. It can mark a boundary between noise and stillness, between chaos and reflection. When symbols are misunderstood, they become superstition. When they're understood, they become tools for awareness. That's the difference. Turn superstition into consciousness. Should ancient symbols be abandoned completely or re-understood for modern life? Final emotional turn. You don't need viral secrets. You don't need tricks. You don't need shortcuts. What you need is simple, but rare. You need rest. Not just sleep, rest that comes from being truly safe. Rest that comes from letting the mind stop fighting. You need meaning, a purpose that is bigger than your stress. A reason to keep going when the world keeps pushing. You need God, or at least silence. Because silence is where the truth finally speaks. And here's the truth the internet will never sell you. Healing is not a product. It's a return. A return to the body. A return to the heart. A return to the soul. If this video slowed your breathing even a little, if it gave you one moment of peace, then it worked. You don't have to chase miracles. You just have to come home. If this video slowed your breathing even a little, it worked. How are you really feeling today? One word. Strong call to action. If you watch this far, you're not here for hype. You're here for depth. So here's what I want you to do next. Share this video with someone who feels tired, overwhelmed, or trapped in constant scrolling. Because they might need a reminder that healing isn't a secret. It's a return. And if you want more videos that go beyond the surface, subscribe for depth, not drama. The world is loud. Healing is quiet. The world is loud. Healing is quiet. Did this video change how you see viral health secrets? Tell me honestly.